Hey, welcome back. I have a knife here. Very excited about this one. Hard to find, very hard to find. You may have noticed I've ramped down the number of videos significantly from 1 to 2 a day to 1 to 2 a week for the last couple weeks. Some of it's work and some of it's just the summer. Got a lot going on with the family and stuff. So I am just going to be going at a slower pace, and we will see how that works out. But I'm sure I'll have bursts here and there. Like last week, I actually ended up finding, in the last few days over the weekend, quite a few knives, including this one. And when that happens, then you will see them. And this is VC Edge Interface number 26. Super excited to get this one. Oh, look at that. Used a different material in the box back then, and a different card, actually. Let me show you what the new cards look different from that. They look like this on number 82. Newer cards, I should say. I guess now he's working on the hundreds to 200 range. It's probably even changing again, but yeah, some different packaging and stuff here than what we see on the newer ones. The box looks the same. I don't think there's any change on the box there. It's so funny that this one got shipped in a medium flat rate box. The lightest one you ever felt, you would feel like there's nothing in there, which is, just what these are all about. So this is number 26 as mentioned. This one is very similar to the box I just showed, number 82, but instead of a blurple ano, it's this sort of baby blue. It's like a darker baby blue. It's maybe like a medium to light blue. And yeah, back then they were actually S35 yen. You may have seen on that other card, there's like a 62 Rockwell hardness M390 on this one. So you can see right here, the M390 here in this little window or whatever you want to call it, versus it says S35. So it's kind of cool. This one feels brand new though. I don't see any evidence of significant usage or anything like that. Maybe a couple marks here or there. Let's see. This edge is definitely not as sharp as the other ones that I've had, so it could have even been sharpened actually. This one had a micro bevel, whereas this one does not have a micro bevel, as far as I could tell. Insanely sharp, this one. So that's interesting. It looks like he actually changed the micro bevel approach on these newer ones. Still just as seamless, it feels like, which is awesome. Yeah, this one looks like it has been used a little bit, so it definitely has some markings on it from use, which is fine. Still strong on the lockup, both directions. Yeah, the action's phenomenal. Super snappy. Very cool. Let's see what the weight is, because it seemed like he was continuously, I don't have my scale here. He was continuously making them lighter as he went. As one of the other things that I noticed. The newer ones seem to weigh a tad bit less as they got newer from what I measured, but it could just be tolerances or whatever. It's hard to say without maybe measuring this one. But overall, it's really cool getting any of these. They're very hard to find, and so I've tracked down 3 of them now. So you have number 26 here is the newer one, number 82, and then I have a uni woven. Thanks for the people that responded to my video or asked. I couldn't remember what uni stood for, but a uni woven carbon fiber also, which is very cool. So the blades are the same on these, but the the weave on the CF, and this one's number 102. 82, and I've also handled 92. One of my friends has it, and it was the all silver ano there. One of my other friends, if you know Knife Digger, a famous persona on Reddit Knife Swap, despite what anyone says, Awesome guy. He also has number 25, and it's the same exact color as this. So it's kind of cool having a friend with the like version. I got to ask him if his house has a micro bevel. And I'll probably reach out to Jason Van Camp, I don't know if I said that right, but he's the guy that makes these, and see if he has some, he can share some insight on whether that's how they always were. Yeah, I do see some interesting slight differences there. Let me see if this is consistent. So this actually looks like, if you look in here, you can see a little more space in between the blade and the handles than on this one. It's a little more stuffed in there. So now I'm really curious if it weighs, if this newer one weighed, or older one weighs more. I feel like it does weigh a touch more. Let me grab the scale. Sorry for the delay in video and for just knocking that all over the place there. And I'm back. All right. So this one was number 82. And I'll switch it to ounces. 1.56. This is 102. 1.54. And then this is 26. Yeah, 1.76. So he was able to shave off. I've even seen one that weighed 1.5. So he's able to shave off almost a 1/4 ounce from these early versions to the current ones. And I think a part of it's this blade stock thickness is quite different. Yeah, you can actually see the difference there. Very apparent. I don't know if it's as apparent on video, but very apparent if you're looking at it closely here, that the blade stock thickness went down quite a bit. I don't know what else. Oh, look, interesting. The tips are quite different also in how he did that. So that's interesting. Most everything else looks fairly similar. The swedge is different, so you can see it's a much longer swedge here. This is a shorter swedge on this one. Oh, and look at that. The flipper tab was not hollowed out, so that would certainly account for some weight. So that flipper tab's not hollowed out there. The hardware is actually a little bit different. I'll compare the weave to the weave too, just so we're kind of comparing more like models there. Oh, so this, what am I seeing here? All three of these have different hardware on them actually. So maybe the different runs had different hardware on them. I don't know. They all have a slightly different milling on the hardware there. That's interesting. Very interesting. I won't try and assess too much, but oh, look at that. April of 2021 is the what it shows in here. April 2021. I don't know if you can really see that in the video, but it says it right here on the carbon fiber scale. And this one has the VC edge, and then it has a numerical date, 07 of 2022 USA. See if the milling looks similar. There's more milling out of this newer one as well. So that's interesting. What, this is the newest one, so let's see if there's even more milling out of that one. Yeah, I think it's the same as that one. So he's increased the milling. Most of the rest, like the lock bar and stuff, looks pretty similar. But yeah, you can see he's got the engineer mindset of always improving and trying to take things to the next level. So that's really cool. Well, very excited to get my hands on one of these early variations, these early variants of the VC Edge interface. I'm planning some videos when I get time around like lightest knife, heaviest knife, and a few other things that I think will be fun. Obviously, these will be very interesting participants in the lightest knife, heaviest knife in my collection videos. So that'll be fun to do. I think that's about it for now. Let's do a quick close-up as I like to do. So one quick close-up on the front and the back. Pretty spectacular. All right, that's all for now. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.